fully extend it and put it up instead of putting it up.
Right on, guys. It is time for a Thursday night ride. Finishing up right now. Definitely super stoked on my Leading Edge Supplements Flight Sticks. This is the hydration one that I'm drinking. It is so tasty and really, really, really good. No sugar, really great. Guys, check them out. If you go to leadingedgesups.com and use Highland, or use code Highland, you'll save some money. It's amazing stuff. We also sell it here at the shop. So if you're around here, swing in and get some. Yeah, let's go ride. Yeah! Quick rundown, just like what I'm stuck at whatever, we'll wait around, but I'm gonna go up Eagle, up Spikes, off Black Ridge, down Horse Trail, then out that way, Slaney Bridge, blah, 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 to the far end of Red Rocks back out the Adobes and back. So that's the plan. Alright guys, tonight I am on Eileen, the 125, trying a new jet needle, the N8RH that Kelsey recommends. So we'll see how that does. So far it feels good, but we're just getting started. Dude, this thing is absolutely ripping. It's so, it's so good. It's like I put a new needle in it thinking, whatever, because Kelsey's like, you gotta run this deal, I'm like, it's running pretty good. It's better. The guy knows what he's talking about. And it's like I shot a video showing him, like, it barely looks different. You can tell it's different, but it's like barely, and it makes a huge difference. Just changing the needle.
Yeah,
that's
all smooth.
Yeah, and it's just like it's richer at the bottom and has a more mellow taper. So not as exciting of a taper, but it's crazy. It's nuts. I don't know, whatever, dude. That guy's a genius. Like,
that's the arcade guy?
Yeah. He's a genius. Like, he really is. He's hard to deal with because he's like too smart, you know, like, and so he's set in his damn ways, like he just won't, whatever. But he knows his crap. He's like, just try it. So fine, whatever.
You're like,
I put it in there. I'm like, well, son of a bitch, he was right. So you didn't ask me new or old. He went new, I got ahead of him. I didn't see their dust because I got behind Wes there for a little bit, and then he let me by. So they're gonna come up here in a second. Go ahead. Yeah! Oh, that's so much fun on this motorcycle. Oh, it's so good.
I'd rather not sell mine, but I kind of need to.
I know, well, because I'm getting a new bike this year, and the plan is to sell this when I get the new one, but I'm kind of like, maybe I can keep it. Can't believe it's already dusty. It's like it rained out here on Monday. That's the Adobe for you. Gotta stop, make sure everybody gets this turn. We just went straight, but that's turn. These things are bitching, man. This is the sticky one. It's holding up super good, and it works out here, it works in the rocks. It's kind of, and it's way cheaper. That guy right there in front of me, Mr. Ian Leeming, is a coach with Enduro Ranch. If you guys ever want to come over here and be guided around and coached, he's one of their main dudes. What is that? What size is that?
480.
Oh, nice. You like it?
Not yet. I bought it because I want to do that Golden to Sturgis ride.
Oh, yeah.
So you could have a street legal bike.
Gotcha.
So I bought a horn.
Yeah.
As soon as I dial it in, I think it'll be all right.
Nice. Good. What is it? 21? 22?
21.
Nice. trail's got a whole bunch of like braking bump, accelerating bump chop, and I think this counter shock freaking works great in that stuff. Keeping the front end stuck to the ground. And I can still feel them. There's some right there. But the bike feels like it's taking my input just like I want it to. Oh, this is one of the spots, guys. If you don't wait, people can easily make a turnout in the Adobe's. Not that like be the end of the world. We don't want to lose anybody. So I'll hang out here till Wes sees me, and then we'll boogie. And now, I'm excited to go try to catch Jeff. Oh, mess that up.
Sorry for the squid block back there.
Oh, it's okay. I stopped and waited for Wes at the turn, you know, so they didn't go down donkey.
I flamed out. Like,
Dude, I know. I was like, I know.
I ended up like grabbing the trying to stop. Keep the trolley going.
Yeah, I heard the fire go out, and I was like, oh.
Like with that mapping thing, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
I feel like I want to like up the fuel delivery and the ignition a little bit.
Yeah.
And that would
Should make it, well, advance the ignition, but you don't want to advance it too low in the RPM, because if you advance it too much there, it'll kill it.
right.
Because it sparks a little early, and it like...
That's what I'm saying. Nothing drastic. A little bit. Maybe.
Well, yeah, the cool thing is on that app, what you can do is like, you might want to retard the ignition down low, like at the idle.
Oh.
You know, idle to like 8. You retard it a little bit, because it's going to advance as you know, the computer's choosing, you know, it's going to advance as you throttle it. and maybe retard it a little bit so it doesn't die, maybe a little more gas, retard the timing down low, and then, you know, at like 8 throttling up, maybe advance the ignition a little bit so then it, like it pulls harder up there. But I wouldn't
retard it down low so it's not trying to.
So it's not fighting itself, because what's happening is like if you advance ignition, so you know the spark's just a fuzz before top dead center, right? Anyway,
yeah.
It doesn't spark at top dead, it sparks just before as it's coming up. If you advance it, you make it spark earlier, which then ignites the fuel earlier, which then fights.
That's the flame out.
Yeah, which fights it coming up, right? So, and it'll flame it out. So if you retard it a little bit, so you delay it, so the piston's still coming up, and it's like almost there, then it ignites and goes around. It'll probably help your low, you know. And I'm talking like seriously, like idle to just off idle. You're like, you know, up to like maybe 2,000 RPM, 1,500, something like that, and then let it go normal or whatever. But like that will probably keep it from that flame out when you're down low, and you like, it'll help it.
Yeah.
The other thing is maybe put a clutch weight on it or something, because just to keep that little bit of momentum in that engine, because they, you know, the whole thing is to lighten it up, right? So they lighten the motor up, and again, when you lighten the engine up, there's less inertia spinning it. So when there's less inertia and you fight it, it goes, it stalls. That's why XRs never stall, right? Because they're just a huge flywheel, huge crank. It just wants to keep turning once it's turning. So on those, I don't think there's room to put a flywheel weight on it. I don't think. You could look into it. But they probably make a clutch weight, which does the same thing. The clutch weight just goes on the outside of the clutch to the basket. It goes right on top of the pressure plate. So it's always turning too.
It bolts on with the same bolts on.
Well, they said your new bolts are a little bit longer, but yeah. And it goes on there, bolts on, and it does the same thing because the clutch is always spinning too. Same as the crank. So it's just
more inertia.
Right, it's creating more inertia, which then helps those things not flame out. I'd fill it with the ignition timing. I mean, you know, not right now, but like,
yeah, try it.
Just try it. I mean, what's the worst you do? You turn it down like -2 or something like that from where it is, and then see. And like I said, on that map,
and give it just a little bit more fuel.
A little more gas, like maybe +1 or 2 on the gas, and -1 or 2 on the ignition, from like 0 to 2,500 RPM or something like that, and then maybe just do that first, right? Don't touch anything else and see. It should be good. Guys, the upper part of this trail is tough on the 125. Tough for me at least. A better rider would have no problem, but you'll see. Yeah. Oh, that was good. Dude, that uphill is so hard on this little bike. So loose, and you're just like all over the clutch in first gear. Yeah, come on, baby. It's just like you feel like you could walk up faster than it's going, but that was awesome. Oh, one of my favorites. Yeehaw! That was fun. Oh, that trail's good. I wish there's 1,000 miles. I would ride 1,000 miles of that every day.
Fun.
Just 1,000. Just like, however fast you could do it. That was awesome though. God, that was fun.
Right on, guys. That was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed the little discussions that we have along the way. I hope they are helpful. I know one of you guys was mentioning wanting a video about clutch weights, and I at least sort of addressed that tonight, talking with my buddy Jeff. So anyway, I hope you guys like that. I hope you get out, spread the gospel, two wheels, and
watch on this heart of mine.
hang on. I hope you guys get out and spread the gospel of two wheels, and I desperately hope that what we're doing here is inspiring you guys to get out and ride your dirt bikes!
Mm-hmm.